Hi everybody, I just wanted to do a quick video on the updates on the Plymouth Cuda. Okay, so my previous video was on the scooter and it's been sitting and I'd been wondering what to do with it. And over the years, contemplated selling it, building it. Initially when I got it, it was a shell, 340 shell, 340, it's actually an original 340 Cuda, not a Barracuda, 340 Cuda, 4-speed car. And I guess a couple of years back, these were not so expensive. A salvage Viper sitting around, I thought maybe, extend the Viper frame and drop the shell on it. Then I also thought of converting a stock car into, the Cuda, because I actually love how the Cuda looks, especially on a stock racing car. And I got a stock car and decided, okay, I'm gonna do this. Haven't had enough time, haven't had enough resources, so I had to put it on hold. However, I did come across a lot of parts, original parts. When I told somebody that I had been working on this, and they actually had Challenger parts, Dodge Challenger, I think it was a Sun 4 Challenger parts that they had been parting out, and yeah. So what happened is we made a deal and I acquired original Mopar parts for this. Not a 340, but a 360. 340s, this was an original 340 car, but I guess 360 would do. I acquired an engine, transmission, a 4-speed. So basically I have the running gear for this. Just need to clean out the shell, do some rust repairs, could actually restore it to an original Cuda. Of course it's not going to be a 340, I understand that. And I had bought a stock car to actually use the frame to restore this Cuda. But I'm on the fence about it since I've seen the prices of these things skyrocket. And that would not only be a lot of work and not only be quite expensive to do, it would also be very time consuming and would also drastically drop the value of this thing. I do want a street stroke racing car, road and track car in a way. Like a race car, probably put roll cage, part roll cage, racing seats, that sort of thing. I don't intend on restoring this to the original because not only will that cost a pretty penny, this is not numbers matching anymore. And it doesn't even have a 340. It's got a 360. Well, I have a 360 for it. At one point, was going to put a Viper engine in it. Was thinking of a Viper conversion or Hellcat conversion. But, at this point, trying to figure out the cheapest route. And the cheapest would be to just stick with the factory settings, stick with the factory stuff. That way, I can harness a bit of a budget. You know what I mean? Car conversions can get out of hand. I know, especially with Mopar and so forth, the conversions sometimes are crazy. And just the sheet metal on these cars, they're asking ridiculous. People are asking like $1,000 for a quarter panel. Quarter panels, 1,000, this, that, floors. I'm gonna order some floors, but I had delayed because I just wanted to see if I'm gonna convert it to a stock car or bring it back to stock Chrysler. As we stand, with what I have on this car. So now, as I said, I have mostly original Mopar parts, which are not easy to get because everything has gone crazy. As I said, even the actual quarter panels, the odds and ends that this car needs, nothing is cheap anymore. And that's probably why, because I had such a good deal of everything being in one place and took advantage of that. And this is where we stand with this Cuda. I'm just hoping that at least it'll get started. I'm hoping to start sandblasting this year, sandblasting and pull it out and start on this project. Cudas are cool cars, and you hardly see any Cudas anyway. So we'll see how it goes, but just wanted to give you an update on what's going on with this Cuda. It's still here, slowly putting the parts together, as inexpensive as I can, because we all know running a lot of projects at the same time, it gets a little crazy. So I apologize. I haven't uploaded anything because all I did was just try and put some stuff together, but it's taking long, and the parts are quite pricey now, and sometimes when you do get them at a good price, they are usually gone before you actually get to them. When they do come, you really can't actually use them. So we've been having a challenge here and there, but truthfully I haven't invested a fortune in it yet. So, and I don't really want to invest a fortune in it, so we'll probably keep you updated. I do hope I get to it this year. I do hope I get to it this year, because as you've seen, it needs a tremendous amount of work. So be patient with me. I'll get it done. That's one of the cars that I'm not going to sell unless somebody makes me an offer I cannot refuse. That's one of the cars I really love. So we'll see how it goes. Yeah, keep tuned to the channel. I just wanted to say, when pursuing these projects, everything does become very expensive, and as you know, or as you can tell, I do not have sponsors, so it does get a little challenging. So I just ask that you bear with me and be patient with me, and give me any feedback you can so I can move quicker. I also just wanted to say your support is welcome. Even just something simple as subscribing, liking, or sharing some of these videos, or giving feedback on how to make these videos better really would help. We can get these projects done, some done. You can give me feedback on which cars I should continue working on, which cars I should dump, because from what I see, the numbers don't lie. No need of pursuing projects that nobody wants to see. But any feedback is welcome, any help is welcome. Yeah, so I can continue buying and restoring some of these cars, and those that I cannot restore, I can just resell to somebody who's interested and who has time. So yeah, any feedback is welcome. Thank you so much.